Hi, this is Dr. Kay Hawkins with Dr. Kay Hawkins Counseling, Coaching, and Motivational Services, LLC. I just wanted to jump on really quickly to share that we should all, at this time of year, be very, very mindful of our family and our friends and our loved ones, because this is a time of year that for many is going to be very, very difficult. Any holiday is difficult, but especially this time of year where you have Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year, for those who have lost loved ones. And there's been a lot of loss this year, a lot of loss because of COVID-19. But there are other situations where people have lost loved ones and they're wrestling with that, especially hard this time of year. On top of that, this is the season where seasonal affective disorder comes into play. And that's because the days are shorter. It gets darker earlier. We are feeling more isolated on top of the isolation from the pandemic. So those who are suffering with mental illness, this is a particularly high time of anxiety and depression. Our internal clocks are thrown off with the change in night and day. So this is just a really, really tough time for a lot of us. I just lost my father a couple years ago. So I'm feeling the pressure of this time of year, and certainly my mom, who they were together for 40 years. So it's really difficult during this time of year because they're without them. So please be mindful, pray for one another like never before, but call, text, email, Zoom, FaceTime, whatever you can do to stay connected to your loved ones and to your friends, and to let them know that they are not alone, because the tendency will be to kind of isolate. But we're already in isolation to a degree because of the pandemic. So I can't imagine the weight and the heaviness that is on many, many people during this time. So I just jumped on to say, let's be mindful of that. Let's be mindful of our own emotional health and mental health at this time, but let's also think about others. Think about the elderly who are feeling isolated and who are coming into this time of year. Think about every single person that you know, because we're all affected. Try and stay connected.